My fiancé said, "I need some space to think." I calmly replied, "Take all the time you need." Months later, she sent me a message. "I wish I hadn't done what I did." I answered, "You won't find me the same anymore." Then she sent a photo, and it left me completely stunned. I'm 35 years old, and 8 months ago I was engaged to someone I thought was my forever person. Claire and I had been together for 5 years, engaged for 1. We'd met through mutual friends at a dinner party, and the connection was instant. She was smart, ambitious, beautiful. I thought I'd won the lottery. Last March, things started feeling off. Claire was distant, always on her phone, working late more often. When I'd ask about her day, she'd give me one-word answers. When I'd try to plan dates, she'd say she was too tired. The wedding was supposed to be in September, but every time I brought up planning details, she'd change the subject. Then one Tuesday evening, she came home from work and sat down across from me at our kitchen table. I was making dinner, pasta, her favorite. She had this look on her face, determined but guilty. "We need to talk," she said. I turned off the stove, sat down. "What's going on?" "I need some space to think," she said, not meeting my eyes. "Space to think about what?" "About us. About the wedding. About whether this is what I really want." I felt my stomach drop, but I kept my voice steady. "What brought this on?" "I don't know. I've just been feeling suffocated. Like my life is on this predetermined track, and I never stop to ask if it's what I actually want. Have I done something wrong? No. It's not about you. It's about me. I need time to figure out what I want without the pressure of you being here, asking me about it every day." I sat there for a moment, processing. How much space are we talking about? "I think I should move out for a while. Stay with my sister, just until I figure things out." "And what about the wedding?" "We should postpone it. Tell people we're delaying, not canceling. Just putting things on hold." Every instinct told me to fight this, to demand answers, to refuse to let her just walk away. But something in her face told me that would only push her further away. "All right," I said calmly. "Take all the time you need." She looked surprised. "You're not going to argue? If you need space to figure things out, then you need it. I can't force you to want this." She actually looked disappointed, like she'd wanted me to fight for her. But she nodded. "Thank you for understanding." She packed a bag that night. Took enough clothes for a week, said she'd come back for more later. Kissed my cheek on the way out. It felt like goodbye. Update 1. The first week was brutal. I called in sick to work twice, couldn't sleep, barely ate. Claire texted me every few days, short messages. "Just checking in. Hope you're doing okay. Still thinking things through." I kept my responses brief. "I'm fine. Take your time." Week 2, my best friend Ryan came over. Found me on the couch in sweatpants, beard growing out, apartment a mess. "Dude, you look like hell," he said. "Feel like it too." "Have you talked to her? Like actually talked?" "She texts every few days, says she's still thinking. And you're just waiting?" "What else am I supposed to do?" Ryan sat down. "Man, I'm going to be real with you. This isn't about needing space to think. Nobody who's genuinely in love with someone needs to move out to figure that out. Something else is going on." "Like what?" "Like there might be someone else." I'd thought about it, of course, but hearing it out loud made it real. "I don't know." "Do you want to know?" I thought about it. Did I? Maybe not yet. Ryan spent the rest of the day helping me clean up, got me to shower, shave, eat actual food. "Look," he said before leaving, "whether she comes back or not, you need to start living again. Don't put your life on hold for someone who couldn't even give you a real reason for leaving." He was right. So the next day, I went back to work, started going to the gym again, called my brother, made plans to visit him, started doing things I'd put off during the relationship. Week 3, Claire texted asking if she could come by to get more clothes. I told her when I'd be at work, said she could use her key, came home to find half her closet empty, her toiletries gone from the bathroom. It felt final. Week 4, I saw on Instagram that Claire was at a beach somewhere, posted a photo of herself in a sundress, sunset in the background. Caption, "Finding myself." 43 likes. Comments from her friends, "You look amazing, living your best life." I unfollowed her. Update 2 month 2, I stopped waiting. Packed up the rest of Claire's things, carefully, neatly, and put them in boxes in the spare bedroom. Took off the engagement ring I'd been wearing and put it in a drawer. Told my family the wedding was off, not postponed. They were supportive, said they'd always thought Claire was a bit selfish anyway. I started seeing a therapist. Dr. Martinez, twice a week at first, then once a week. She helped me understand that Claire's need for space was really just a coward's way of ending things without actually ending them, keeping me on standby while she explored whatever else was out there. "You deserve someone who's sure about you," Dr. Martinez said, "not someone who needs space to decide if you're worth it." Month 3, Ryan's girlfriend Sophie introduced me to her friend Emma. "Just coffee," Sophie said. "No pressure, she's cool, you'll like her." I wasn't ready for anything serious, but I went. Emma was a graphic designer, funny, easy to talk to. We had coffee, then dinner the next week, then started seeing each other casually. Nothing serious, both of us clear about that. But it felt good to remember that other people existed. Month 4, Claire finally texted me. "Can we talk? I think I'm ready." I looked at the message for a long time, thought about what I'd say to her, thought about whether I even wanted to hear what she had to say. Then I replied, "I'm not sure there's anything left to talk about." She called immediately. I let it go to voicemail. She called 3 more times that day. Finally, I answered. "Why won't you talk to me?" she asked. She sounded upset, almost angry. "Because you left 4 months ago to think, and I've moved on with my life." Moved on? What does that mean? It means I'm not sitting around waiting for you to decide if I'm good enough. That's not fair. I just needed time. 4 months, Claire. You took 4 months. And in all that time, you never once asked to actually sit down and talk. You never once tried to work through whatever you were feeling. You just left. I'm ready now. Good for you. I'm not. Are you seeing someone else? Her voice got sharp. That's none of your business anymore. So you are. Wow. I guess I really don't matter to you. I actually laughed. You're the one who left to find yourself. I just stopped waiting for you to come back. She hung up. Update 3 month 5. Claire showed up at my apartment. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. I was getting ready to go hiking with Emma when the doorbell rang. Claire looked different. Thinner, hair shorter, tired eyes. "Hi," she said. "What are you doing here?" "I needed to see you. Can we talk?" "I have plans. Please, just 15 minutes. I glanced at my watch. Emma was picking me up in 30 minutes. Fine. 15 minutes. We sat in the living room. She looked around, noticed things had changed. New throw pillows Emma had picked out, a plant I'd bought, photos of me with Ryan and Emma's friend group at a concert. "You've redecorated," Claire said. "You've been gone 5 months. Life doesn't stop." "I made a mistake," she said, and her eyes were filling with tears. "Leaving. Asking for space. All of it. I was scared of commitment and I ran away. But I've been miserable without you." "What changed?" She looked down. "I was seeing someone. For a few weeks. It didn't work out. Made me realize what I had with you. There it was, the truth. So you needed to date someone else to realize you wanted me? I know how it sounds. It sounds like you kept me on the back burner while you tested other options. And now that it didn't work out, you're back. That's not what happened. That's exactly what happened. You didn't need space to think, Claire. You needed space to be with someone else without officially breaking up with me first. And now that he didn't work out, you're hoping I'll still be here, waiting. I love you, she said desperately. You love the idea of me. The security. The backup plan. But you don't actually love me, because if you did, you never would have left in the first place. The doorbell rang. Emma. Claire looked toward the door. I should go, I said, standing up. Is that her? That's none of your business. I wish I hadn't done what I did, Claire said, tears streaming down her face now. I wish I could take it all back. So do I said. But you can't. Your stuff is in boxes in the spare room. You can come get it next week when I'm at work. Leave your key when you go. I walked past her and opened the door. Emma smiled at me, then saw Claire, and her smile faltered slightly. Ready? Emma asked. Yeah, I said. Let's go. Claire was still sitting on the couch when I closed the door. Update 4 month 6, Claire texted me constantly. Long messages about how sorry she was, how she'd made a terrible mistake, how she wanted to try again. I didn't respond to most of them. When I did, it was brief. I've moved on. We're done. Please stop contacting me. Her friends started reaching out. Her sister called me, said Claire was depressed, not eating, couldn't sleep, that she really did love me and had just gotten scared. Then she should have talked to me about it, I said, not run away for 5 months. She knows that now. Good. Hopefully, she learns from it. Month 7, Emma and I had the relationship talk. Decided to be exclusive. She was everything Claire wasn't. Present, honest, communicative. When she had doubts or worries, she talked to me about them. We worked through things together. I told Emma everything about Claire. She listened, didn't judge, just said, sounds like you dodged a bullet. I loved her though, part of me still does. I get that. But love isn't enough if the other person isn't all in. You deserve someone who's sure about you. It was almost word for word what Dr. Martinez had said. Month 8, last week, Claire sent me another message. I wish I hadn't done what I did. I replied, you won't find me the same anymore. There was a long pause. Then she sent a photo. It was a picture of a positive pregnancy test. I stared at my phone, feeling like I'd been punched in the stomach. Called her immediately. Is this real? I demanded when she answered. Yes. When? About 7 weeks. I did the math. That would have been right around when she came to my apartment. Who's the father? Long silence. Then, the guy I was seeing. Marcus. Does he know? Yes. He wants nothing to do with it. Blocked me on everything. I felt this surge of emotion, anger, pity, satisfaction, guilt, all mixed together. Why are you telling me this? Because I don't know what to do. I'm scared, and you're the only person who ever really took care of me. Claire, I'm not your safety net. I know. I thought you should know. Why? We're not together. This isn't my problem. I know it's not your responsibility. I just wanted to tell you, and I wanted you to know that I'm keeping it. I'm going to do this alone if I have to. Good luck with that. Do you hate me? She asked quietly. I thought about it. Really thought about it. No, I don't hate you, but I don't love you anymore either. You're just someone I used to know who made bad decisions, and now you're dealing with the consequences. I deserve that. Yeah, you do. I hung up. Final update. It's been 2 weeks since Claire told me about the pregnancy. She's texted a few more times, updates I didn't ask for. She's moving back in with her parents. Marcus still won't talk to her. She's trying to figure out single motherhood. I haven't responded. Deleted her number yesterday. Emma knows about the pregnancy. I told her the same night. She held my hand and asked how I felt about it. Honestly, nothing. It's sad, but it's not my problem. Do you feel guilty? For what? for not helping her. No, she made her choices. She wanted space. She got space. She wanted to see what else was out there. She found out. She wanted to keep me as a backup plan. I refused. None of this is my fault. Emma nodded. Good. Just checking. My brother called last night. He'd heard from Claire's sister that Claire was pregnant and struggling. Asked if I was going to help her. No. That's cold, man. Is it? She left me to sleep with another guy. Got pregnant. Now wants me to, what? Play daddy to another man's kid? Be her emotional support while she figures out her mess? When you put it like that, there's no other way to put it. Ryan came over yesterday. We sat on my balcony drinking beer, watching the sunset. You doing okay? He asked. Yeah, actually I am. No regrets? About what? Not taking Claire back when she realized she made a mistake? No regrets at all. You're different now, Ryan observed. More, I don't know, solid. I stopped waiting for someone else to decide I was worth it. Turns out that changes everything. Emma's coming over tonight. We're cooking dinner together, then watching some documentary she's been wanting to see. Simple, easy, comfortable. No drama, no games, no wondering if she's going to wake up one day and decide she needs space. Claire texted this morning. I see you're with someone new. She's pretty. I hope you're happy. I didn't respond, blocked her number, deleted the conversation, closed that chapter for good. I ran into her sister at the grocery store this afternoon. She stopped me in the cereal aisle. Claire's really struggling, she said. She made mistakes, but she's paying for them now. Maybe you could just call her? Check in? No. That's it? Just no? She wanted space. I gave it to her. She wanted to explore other options. I let her. She wanted me to wait around while she figured her life out. I didn't. I don't owe her anything. She's pregnant and alone, and that's terrible. But it's not my responsibility. She's an adult who made adult decisions. Now she gets adult consequences. Her sister shook her head. I always thought you were a good guy. I am a good guy. Just not to people who treat me like a backup plan. I paid for my groceries and left. This evening I'm sitting here thinking about the last 8 months. How devastated I was when Claire left. How I thought my life was over. How I couldn't imagine being happy without her. And now, I'm happier than I've been in years. Emma's amazing. My life is peaceful. I wake up every day not wondering if today's the day my partner decides she needs space or wants to find herself or whatever excuse people use when they're too cowardly to just end things honestly. Claire sent one last text before I blocked her. Just 3 words. I miss you. I didn't respond. There was nothing left to say. Edit 1. Some people are asking if I feel bad about not helping Claire with the pregnancy. Short answer, no. She's not my girlfriend, fiancée, or wife. The baby isn't mine. She chose to keep it knowing the father wants nothing to do with it. Those are all her choices. I'm not obligated to bail her out just because we used to date. Edit 2. To clarify the timeline. Claire left in March asking for space, admitted in July she'd been seeing someone else for a few weeks, which means she probably started seeing him in May or June while still texting me about thinking things through, got pregnant around September, and told me about it in November. So yeah, I'd completely moved on by the time she tried to drop this on me.